joint to kick in. Listen, yeah, we live, dog. So you at the barbershop right now, getting your edges trimmed up. You know what I'm saying? They trying to fix this nigga hairline. niggas like, look, you gotta put some marker over this side. Your hairline fucked up. The barber trying to bring that shit back to life. What's up with you, though?
I don't need no implants, nigga.
Yeah, you don't need no implants, but look like you ready to break out the marker and the magic ruler on your ass, dog, to bring that shit back to life. Nah, what's up with you, though?
Ain't shit, dog. I had to get it. They said I look homeless.
Bro, you should have been did this, John. But I said you could have been got a cut, bro. You looking wild crazy. Where you at though? Shout out the barbershop. You know what I'm saying? Where you getting your cut at?
I'm at Levels.
Levels?
Yeah, Levels Barbershop.
Alright, that's in Jersey, by the way. Pennsauken.
What's the comedian name? Lavelle Crawford. That's what I just look like, leaning back like
that. Yo, I'm trying to think, man. What's up, people out there? Maybe you was watching. Listen, you want to join the conversation? You know how to get on, man. I gotta go public with it so we can get out there. But yo, I was just thinking, man, what I was thinking about today, man. I seen
Dog, is your name Ash Ketchum?
Yeah, you know, like Ash Ketchum from Pokemon. Yeah, Ash Ketchum. I got that pocket monster for him.
You are a freak if I ever seen one.
You know what I'm saying? Got that pocket monster. Yo, but what was I talking about? What I was thinking about, dog? I was thinking about I was seeing Cardi B catching flack for two things: her titties being out and her getting back with her husband.
I told you that's I'm sorry. It's gonna get inappropriate. Are you okay with that? I'm sorry. We're doing a podcast. Yeah. I don't want to offend you. All right. I like her titties.
her titties was crazy, dog. Like I try to, I don't understand why dudes was making and it was dudes making a big deal about Cardi B's titties. I'm like, bro, fuck wrong with y'all niggas?
Well, they apparently don't like the woman anatomy because that's how titties are.
And they look like they was moving, so they look like they was real. You know what I'm saying? Usually you see fake titties and they not real.
Yeah.
She got a good doctor then. She got a really good doctor.
I like them.
Look. What is she shaping? When she lined it up, that shit don't exist on your beard, nigga. That old patch missing. Tell her to go down and line that shit up, dog. You feel me?
Yeah, don't be talking about my ghost beard, dog.
Your beard fake as fuck. Don't even try to save it, ma. You can't say that shit. That nigga beard underneath his neck. I'm sweating my ass off. I've been drinking tequila. I got this fucking hoodie on, sitting down here. Let me take this shit off. I'm looking wild crazy though. Huh?
You drinking?
Yeah, you know I'm drinking. Tomorrow I got the wine fest, seafood and wine thing I got going on tomorrow. So, you know, figure I'll get started right today. You got your shit faded. Ooh, look at Dre. You got your shit faded, I see. Boy, you looking crazy. But nah, another thing I was talking about, dog, while you in the barbershop, is people knocking Cardi B for getting back with Offset. Like, why? Like, y'all, I'm saying people knocking Cardi B for getting back with Offset. And it's crazy. What kills me is like, y'all, it's bras out there and it be bras too. Bras out there that get cheated on every day and be taking niggas back who don't even got a job. You know what I'm saying? And y'all mad at Cardi B for taking her dude back?
What should she do?
She alright. Take her nigga back. Shit. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, fuck out of here. Fuck everybody. Hey, look, you got a problem with her taking her husband back, dog? Let it go. I love the big areolas, but them shits look horrible. Damn, dog. Victor Bernard said Cardi B titties look horrible. Like was they? He said I love big. He said I love big areolas, but them shits look horrible.
But what they supposed to look like?
Bro, I have no clue with it. Like, nigga said them shits look horrible. I'm pretty sure he be sucking on them Jones. Them Jones came out. It be pound time. I can't get a picture of them Jones and put it on here. We'd get kicked. We'd get booted like in like the first 30 seconds. You know what I'm saying? Nah. Listen, man. I mean, what they stiff? They look like they was. They look like they was moving. They ain't look all stiff. You know how you see some fake titties. Them shit just be stiff. Them shit stay in one place. Dang, you see them shits look like splattered paint. The areolas. Damn.
Giving Cardi B no respect, yo. Why? And she had a baby. Why can't she have like the motherly Jones? That's more real life.
Yeah. I mean
What kind you want?
I don't know. Listen, I like big areola with the gorilla nipples. You know the big gorilla nipples? You know what I'm saying? Niggas on.
All right.
You know what I'm saying? No, I'm just saying the gorilla nipples ain't big ass gorilla nipples ain't never hurt nobody. These them Jones I'm talking about. You see that right there? Those are gorilla nipples. That big black spot right there. You see that? Nah, you good? They don't like the gorilla nipples, them big black nipples. Them shits look like 1,000 babies I sucked on them. Shit, they rough. Oh shit, bro.
Gone, dog.
Why? Because of the gorilla nipples. Yeah, we should do TGIF.
Thank God it's Friday. There is no double meaning.
No.
Sorry. There's no double meaning.
Oh, you get your eyebrows done too? Nigga, the fuck? You try to come out fly. Where you going tomorrow, man? This nigga get his eyebrows done. That's the first time I seen a nigga get his eyebrows done at the barbershop, but you enjoying it, huh? She ain't gonna fuck your hairline up.
That's because I ain't got no damn gum. I'm trying not to talk too much because I ain't got no gum.
Oh, your breath foul?
Could be.
Damn. So you got the girl cutting your hair, your breath foul. She got you leaned back, like she done pulled her mask up twice.
Yo.
What? I ain't drawing. She done pulled her mask up twice, trying to stop the breath from smacking her nostrils. Nah, but you say you had a wild ass story. Can you want to talk about it, or you want to wait till you get in the ride?
Yeah, it's too dirty.
Damn, it's that bad, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Bro.
How was your week, man?
It was cool, man. You know, the niggas had me working all crazy. Nothing out of the ordinary, bro. It's just, I'm just chilling, sitting back thinking about a few things and shit, like I said, I was talking about we get off Cardi B's nipples, but get back to the relationship shit. I don't understand, like, she trying to work on her marriage. Homie cheats. She be out there posting, like, letting the whole world see her titties.
Allegedly.
Nah, dog, her titties was on the internet, allegedly. Them shits is on the internet.
Allegedly.
Him cheating, allegedly.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm like, y'all two hoes. Y'all meant for each other. Y'all both hoes. Y'all both doing y'all hoe shit. Like, y'all meant for each other. Like, just rock it out. Bro, come on, man. You somebody wife, and you're a rapper now, and he met you as a rapper, not a stripper. Showing your new body off, that shit deaded. Now, he fuck with you as a stripper and he married you as a stripper and you still want to be getting naked in front of dudes and shit like that, you got to understand that.
Sir John.
But Her job is not like her job as a rapper is not to get naked. Her job as a rapper is to put
That's
trap
rap now, though,
music,
bro.
get to show her to be naked in front of people.
Yeah, all of them,
Nah, son.
except for like rappers like Rhapsody and shit.
Yeah, Dre getting a cut. I'm bald. What's going on, Lisa? Nah, bro, listen. That's not her job, but on some real shit, like I ain't mad at the two. Most people and shit in a relationship like that that's out public, they just as famous as they are, they would just dead it. You know what I mean? They just dead it and move on to the next whoever popping and try to build another lane for themselves. I'm trying to think. Like a Kardashian. Them bitches get married and divorced every other week.
So if your girl was getting paid millions of dollars to show herself, but not do nothing else, you wouldn't want her to do that.
If I met her on the premises, is that what she do? Then I got no choice but to like accept it. But if you are if you are a sexual rapper and you just want to show yourself off sexually, be half nude, not completely nude, and get paid for, I'm cool with that too. But you ain't just going you ain't just gonna drop some pic on Instagram with your titties out. You feel me? That ain't even popping off like that. And she says it was an accident. She says she didn't mean to post a pic, but you know how that go.
Mm.
Buzz dying down. Boom! I got a naked pic. Let me leak this real quick. Leave it up on the internet for enough time for somebody to screenshot it, talk about it, then take it down, act like I had no clue about it.
So it was done on
That's
purpose.
so. Me personally, all that
I
shit be
don't think
done
she
on purpose.
cared. Yeah, I think that's what it was.
Yeah, you know what I
She just
mean.
want to get people talking now.
And that's what she does. I ain't saying
Right,
she's a
right. It ain't
smart.
even no big deal to her.
Yeah, she's not a. Yeah, that too. But you know what I'm saying. You can't be, bro. As a dude, you wouldn't be like, damn. Why the fuck you ain't tell me about that first? Why you do that goofy shit? You know what I mean? I don't know if she told him or not, but you be like, yo, come on, man. This is shit right here I'm talking about. Like you wanna show your ass in the G string. I'm cool. You wanna show your titties off in a bikini. I'm cool. But come on, man. Don't be going on there showing niggas pics. You done shaved your cat. Now you want to throw it on the internet real quick and leave it up there for like 2 minutes and take it down. Nah, I'm not good with that. You know what I'm saying? But
So, so what about you?
who, me?
Yeah. What if you? What was that? What if that was your job? What would you do?
What? I'm a musician. I'm doing music. Like I'm gonna
Like
push
being
it.
half naked on YouTube, or I'm sorry, half naked on social media. What if that was your job?
If it was my job, half naked, like I gotta fuck with somebody that's cool with it. I would do it if I meet somebody that ain't cool with it, and I explain this to them like this is how I get paid, and they looking at me crazy. It's a situation of how much do I deal with you versus how much I want money.
Oh, I'm good. About to say,
Oh, Offset was there when she asked. Well,
thank
you
you.
know, all right. Well, if
Put me on the
Offset
podcast.
if Offset was there when she accidentally posted the pic, then I'm guessing they down for that. It's dudes out there like that. It's dudes out there, but them niggas be foul to their girls. It's dudes I know.
Say it again.
It's dudes out there I know to do foul shit to
The
their chick.
opinionated podcast.
Nah.
Right now it's Cardi B.
So about Cardi B right now,
Talking about
her
I
titty
didn't
leak.
want to make Felicia, right? I didn't want to make Felicia uncomfortable though. So my friend doesn't seem to care.
I'm not at the barber shop, so sorry, Felicia.
Oh yeah, titties.
Yeah, listen. I haven't said the B word. I haven't said the P word. I haven't said any vulgar body parts. I'm explaining the situation.
I ain't mad at her showing the titties though.
See, look, you saying, yeah, I'm saying, it ain't
Them
mad.
big flying saucer titties. That's my type though.
Oh, you like them big ass areolas?
Yeah, palm Palm them Jones. Palm them Jones.
But them yeah, see, you talk about me making her feel uncomfortable. Talk about me feeling uncomfortable. But somebody said Offset was apparently there when she flashed her titty. So he cool with this situation. Like, but like I say I know niggas like that. I know niggas that have a chick and let other niggas smash or show pictures of they broad naked to other dudes and not give a damn about it. You know what I'm saying? I know, like, I had an incident like that. I told you.
Well, what, you showed your nipples?
Nah, I ain't show my nipples. I was talking to some dude and he was talking about he got pictures of his family. So I'm like, all right. He's like, you want to see him? I'm like, yeah, cool, no problem. So he showed me a picture of his wife and his son. I'm like, all right, you got it. I said, oh, that's what's up. You got a nice family. He said, I got more. So he showed a picture of his wife. I'm like, oh, yeah, you got a beautiful wife. He handed me the phone the third time. It's his wife with her lips spread. Like, she got her legs bust wide. He got her bust wide open. I'm like, she naked. She bust wide open. I'm looking like, word? I'm like, damn. It was like, yeah, I got more. He got pictures of her, playing with herself and stuff like that. I'm like, yo, this nigga bugging. Like, this nigga is bugging. Oh, you done? Look at you. Dre looking fresh body.
What you say?
Dre looking fresh.
Yeah, I can't show that though.
Yeah, but that's my situation that happened. But back to the whole Cardi B and Offset situation. I'm guessing they into that freak type shit, and I'm guessing, but he's. It seemed like Offset is trying.
Okay.
It seemed like Offset is trying to use her being out there as a window to say, yo, this is my reason I cheat, and which is crazy. Like, how can you use that whole situation, but when she started doing freak nasty shit, you cool with it? Like, I don't understand that.
The chip might be messed up. You ain't got no swipe drink.
Oh, she thought. Listen, Dre. Apparently, she thought her lips were swollen, so she took a picture and uploaded it to Instagram, and they couldn't get down.
Oh, bro, I didn't listen to a word you saying.
Nah, she took a picture talking about her lip was swollen. You know your titties was in this shot, dog. Like, before you upload any picture to Instagram, before you can upload it, I don't even know if she was live. Before you can upload it, you got to go through like 4 steps before you can hit the send button.
Shit messed up though. Normally it's 3 times and then swipe.
You got to go through. You upload the photo. They ask you to choose a filter, and they ask you to resize the picture, choose a filter, and add a caption. You got 3 instances before you can say, all right, this is the picture I want to upload. She knew her titties was on there.
Sorry about that.
That's the type of shit she do, though. Like, you know what I mean? She's starving for, fame, and that's how she got on. She was a stripper to begin with. So showing her body off to people, it really ain't a big deal. Listen, I ain't mad at it. Get your bread how you get your bread. Yeah, this situation,
you get a cut back.
Listen, the whole reason, Lisa,
yeah. I was late, so but
and Cuz was good with you.
Very much.
But the whole situation is stupid. But what's killing me about this so-called stupid situation is.
All right, bro. Yeah, I'm gonna be on.
What's killing me about the whole situation is, like, this dude's frauding on there like they don't like her titties.
Thank you very much.
I mean, Dre, give me the thumbs up when you at the barbershop so I can hear you. There you go, bomb. Nah, what's killing me about the whole Cardi B situation and her showing her titties is, like, people getting mad at the situation. I don't understand why people are getting mad for. Can you talk? You good? It sounds like you quiet as shit. Hello? Nah, I can't hear you, bro. You on mute. Nah, let me take you off mute. My bad. There you go. You back on.
Good. I'm good.
All right. Nah, you good.
So look, right? I plugged the podcast, by the way.
Okay, that's what's up.
So, yo, All right. So the funny story is not nasty or nothing like that.
All right, we're going to Dre's funny story. We getting off this Cardi B shit. All right, y'all want to hear a funny story? Let's go ahead.
So
Go ahead.
The funny story is, so listen, right? I'm fucking, dog, I'm trying to get off work. I'm trying bad as shit to get off work. I'm like, fuck, I got to get to my appointment. I made an appointment to get a cut because my friend Angelica
Don't
told
show
me
your shirt on.
I know I'm trying not to. My friend Angelica said I look like a homeless person. So I'm like, all
She
right,
right
I gotta
here.
get a cut.
She here and she said you look like something.
Ah, she sounded like a fucking homeless person before.
You're not a fucking bum anymore. Go ahead.
I was like, all right, man, I gotta get a cut. So I made an appointment. The one thing about my fucking job, dog, is them niggas, if you make an appointment, you best believe you missing that shit. No matter what. Somehow, some weird shit'll happen and you missing that shit. I called my fucking barber because I was going to be like 15, 20 minutes late. I get on the expressway in a fucking accident. So now, I'm going to be 20-something minutes late. So I hit him back and I said, look, man, I don't think I'm going to make it. I don't want to waste your time.
Sponge on the head.
I don't want to waste your time. He said, all right, yeah, I got somebody after you. He was like, I just need $15 for the cancellation fee. I said,
what?
Word. I mean, I respect him because I fuck with my barber. Like, it took me a long time to find him and somebody else. The story ain't over.
Go ahead.
So I go like, all right, I send him the money, right? So I'm like, yo, I cannot not get a haircut. I gotta get a fucking haircut because my shit looks so bad. You know what I'm saying? Like, and we doing the podcast on Sunday. I'm like, I really want a haircut for the podcast. So I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna still go up there. And I rolled past his shop. I looked in. He's cutting somebody's hair. I was like, fuck. All right. So I just went to the barbershop that I met him at. I met him there. Nah, fuck that. You should have showed up with your... All right, now.
Nah, nigga, start reading shit unless you had a red light, dog.
So
you had a red light. Yeah, that shit red. I seen the red. Go ahead. So
I went to the joint, the barbershop up the street where I actually met him at.
Yeah.
Right? It wasn't his shop. It was this guy named Tone Shop, Levels. So I said, fuck it. I'm just going to drive past there and see if somebody in there. Because I know everybody in there could cut because the guy Tone taught everybody how to cut. So I said, I know everybody know how to cut. Just go up there. I go up there, dog. They said, all right, we can't see you till this time. I said, cool. I'll just wait. They said, yeah, Felicia gonna see you. I said, all right. I ain't got no problem with a woman cutting my hair. I have no issue with that. I can't see Felicia though. I can't see her. I don't know what's going on. So I'm like, all right, 7 o'clock come. That's when my appointment is. I get in the chair. Dog, she just got fucking done. She just got done.
Done what?
Cutting my you just saw her cutting my fucking hair, nigga. I got my hair. Dog, I was getting my hair cut since like 7:15.
Nigga, almost 2 hours, dog.
I was just getting. She's a nice dog. She just got done cutting my fucking hair. But I'm sitting there like, yo, what are you doing?
But I seen Bull giving her instructions how to line your shit up.
Exactly. I said, oh, they gave me the training.
Oh.
Yo, no, that's not the fucking funny part, my nigga. I'm waiting.
Angelica, you can join the conversation because she said I'm about to FaceTime you for a checkup.
Don't do that. Look, you can see. Look I mean, it ain't great, but
damn, oh my God. She fucked your hairline up, nigga.
No, my hair is just fucking light. Once we get into the podcast space, you can see my hair is light.
Nigga.
But when I tell you, because I looked in the mirror before I left, where it was actually light at. Dog. So I'm waiting to get my hair cut, right?
I got you. Yeah, she got a whole lot to fix. I got you on the reads. I'll read it to you.
So peep this, right?
Go ahead.
I'm waiting to get my fucking hair cut. I'm waiting for me to get called, right? I see my barber pull up on the other side of the road and walk into the shop. I said, you got to be motherfucking kidding me, yo.
He like, bro. You know how niggas say you cheating on me? Like, you When you don't go to your barber, them niggas swear you cheating on 'em like it's your job.
Dog, I walk in and was like, I had to get a cut, dog. I said, I had to get a cut. He understands, but like, what are the fucking eyes of this nigga? I'm like, nigga, for all that, you could have fucking said, yo, come later and then cut my hair. He cool
Exactly.
though. He cool as shit. But I'll be like, yo, I
He
walked
wa-
in like, can you cut my shit? Can you do it? I'm looking at this nigga for help the whole time. I'm looking at him like this. And she's cutting my shit like
Yeah,
trying to give him the sign, like, yo,
yo,
can you please take over, dog? Please.
how did you get the trainee to cut your shit, bro?
Because I was a walk-in. That's why I was a walk-in.
She the barber that niggas don't want to go. You know how you go to a barber shop and you see the niggas that don't, always the single moms. If the chair is empty, it's empty for a reason. You got
Yes,
your
sir.
son, don't get your son hair fucked up, taking it to a whack ass barber. Like, it's that nigga seat ain't popping for a reason. It ain't because of, listen, man, dog.
Dog, I'm in that bitch hurt.
Man, I can't stop looking at the wall behind.
Nah.
He
Let
in
me put
prison.
that up. Let me
He
put
in
that up.
prison. He in
Dog,
prison.
I'm trying to tell you that.
Nah,
I'm
he ain't a
sitting
cop.
here-
He ain't a cop.
Nah, I ain't a cop. I'm sitting here mad as shit, like, and I swear to God, because he talking to the guy that owned the barber. He talking to the guy that owned the barber shop. And I'm like, looking at this nigga like, dog, I know you see me, dog. I know you see me asking for, I'll pay you too. I will pay you
So,
too.
bro, how much did you pay to get your shit fucked down today? Your haircut fucked down.
I mean, I gave it like 25. You know what I mean? Yeah, I know. But that's like the regular rate. I pay a little bit more than that anyway. But I'm sitting there like, my thing is I can still go get my shit fixed. But the thing is, I never know when I'm going back to the barbershop. I never know. Because I gotta look at my jobs.
Bro,
I
your
gotta
shit,
see.
you
What's
off
up?
Monday, right? You off Monday and Sunday. Your shop not open on them days?
Nope. And I'm not off Mondays. I work 6 days a week. And then I might get off on Monday, but they not open Sunday or Monday. Or else I would have, you know what I mean? Dog, I gotta call out to get a cut. That's how my job is. Today I'm coming from Violent. Dog, I'm coming from Violent and the shit that I was working on was so like I can't talk shit about the stuff, but like put it like this, something that should have worked didn't work, and I had to wait like 20 extra minutes in order for it to work like it was supposed to. That was the difference between me missing my appointment.
Bro.
It takes my barber 20 minutes to cut my fucking hair, and that shit look immaculate. It took her an hour and a half to cut my shit, and she needed help.
Yo, I seen, that's the fucked up thing. While you in the chair talking to me on the show, if y'all go back and watch the beginning of the show, another barber came over to the spot and started telling her like, yo, line this, fade this, push this back here, guiding her with the clippers. At that point, I'm leaning the fucking chair up like, nah, we ain't doing this, bro.
And I'm like, bro,
Fuck out of here.
Can you finish my shit, dog? Oh,
like if you experimenting on my shit, like, yeah, this shit free. This is a training for her.
Fuck out. Fucked up shit. The fucked up shit
fuck out of here.
The way his shop used to be, you walk in that motherfucker, no matter who you go to. I've been to literally 4 to 5 barbers there. This is before everybody left. Everybody left his shop. But apparently he's still cool with him. So no matter who you went, I went to literally like 4, I think, or 5 people in that same shop. All of them cut my hair the exact same way. I didn't even have to tell them shit. I said, yo, 1.5 up top. They bust the fade down like boom, no issue. She must have started yesterday. Now, I no disrespect to her. God bless her. You know what I'm saying? She like women too. So I was like, all right, whatever. She, you know what I mean? She started to loosen up towards the end. But I was like, yo. And I told this nigga, I said, I don't know if y'all heard, I was like, I'll never be late again. And I gave him a fist bump, like, you know what I mean? I'll see you next time.
Bro.
I'll never be late again. I'll call out. I don't give a fuck if the niggas see this shit. Fuck them niggas, yo.
What time the shop open? What time the shop closed, my bad?
The other shop, I think it closed. Like, they stopped taking appointments at like 6:30. But I got a 5:50 appointment. He didn't have, I guess he already got booked for 6:30, or else I'd have been on time. That was the whole thing. That's usually what I get. I do a 6:30 appointment. and then I'm on time. But
And bro, how much you pay for a cut now? What's the I'm bald, so I don't know. My
30,
shit.
you want to pay like 30, 35 with a tip.
Mm, niggas is doing door pull-ups. I think for like 40.
I still can't, just like her cut, I can't trust niggas on my head. The only reason why I did it this time, the only reason is because I assumed that he trained them exactly like he trained the other one. So that was my fault. I just got caught up, but
See, you like that fade, and I'm guessing you don't know the proper nigga to get a fade from.
no, I know I have 2 barbers.
I know. I'm just saying, like you can't trust everybody with a fade.
Absolutely not.
You can trust everybody for. I used to get when I had my hair at one point in time. I get it all even around because I had the waves. I like the 360 spinning, so I was like, yo, all you know what I mean, even all the way around. Maybe a 1 or a 2, keep it dark. But just all I was concerned about my shit lined up right. Like I just always like to keep it in the dark. But you could never find a barber that will cut your shit the right, like how you want it dark. So your wave, they either cut your waves out completely and your shit looking like crazy,
Yeah.
or they leave it too high. And you like, man, like I can't even brush this shit. You know what I'm saying?
You gotta go to niggas like, you gotta go to niggas that I don't know that you've seen they work before, and for me, remember when you said, "Yo, she fucked your hairline up" or something like that? I said, "No, my hair is light."
Nah, nigga, she
That was
fucks.
the issue. No, that was the issue I had with every other barber. Nobody knows how to cut my hairline. So when I was maybe like, even when I was a kid, like 12, I have 2 spots in the front of my whatchamacallit.
Your
2
hairline.
spots. Yeah, 2 spots. They never go away. They're there forever. Barbers are scared to push it back so it blends. They think they pushing my hairline back. It's like, no, that's how my hair is. You have to blend that. So they leave it. And it's like, no, you can't leave it. So most of the time when I got my hair cut in Jersey, after niggas would cut my hair, this is back when it was like 15. Back when niggas would cut my hair, I would go home and fix it. Because they're scared. Because you'll say, yo, you can put, nah, man, I don't want to push your shit back. All right, dog. And then I go home and fix it because they always want, my brother got the same shit.
Yo, but Dre, nowadays they got that little spray, the little fake hair, you know, the shit LeBron James get to fix his hairline. They got that shit. You know what I'm saying? Hit the nigga hit you with a hot shot of that in the front of the hairline, blend that shit all the way down. You straight, dog. Like,
see, my 2 barbers know. You know what's funny though?
what up?
So my barber left that place and went to another spot, right?
Yeah.
So he went to another spot, and I started going to him. Something happened where I couldn't get an appointment with him. I think it was last Thanksgiving. I couldn't get an appointment, so I was like, all right, I'm gonna make an appointment with another guy, with the barber I have now. I put in the appointment. He accepts it. I said, cool. Don't you know I'm driving and I'm looking at the GPS like damn, this shit crazy. All right. That shit sends me to the barbershop that my barber cuts hair at. So both of my barbers got hair at the same. Dog, talk about getting caught cheating. Both of my barbers cut. That's what I'm trying to say. This whole shit is crazy. Both of them cut hair at the same fucking barbershop. I said, this is weird. This is fucking weird.
Females don't understand what it's like to like cheat on you. They don't have barbers. I don't know if they do that at the hair salon, but they don't understand what it is, what it feels like to cheat on your barber, dog.
Like, it's embarrassing if you get caught.
Yeah, it's like it's a rap. You can't say nothing. Like niggas is just on like word for real.
If you get caught,
that's what we doing. That's what we doing.
Yeah, if you get caught.
Yeah, you get caught. It's a rap. Like nobody wants to. Yo.
So now I don't go to my other barber no more, and I'm gonna tell you why. I told y'all already off camera, but because that nigga charged too much. And I'm like, listen, bro.
How much he charge? Yeah, we said like 30.
30? No, the one I go to now charges 30.
How much you owe?
$60 for a fucking haircut. I said, now I feel comfortable walking past him like I ain't paying you 60, bro. And walking right to my fucking barber that I have now.
Look, bro,
I'm paying you 60, my nigga.
I'm glad I'm bald. If I get my shit, chicks get their hair done or get it laid or whatever or straightened. I don't even know, maybe for 60. That shit lasts them what? A couple of weeks. I pay $60 for a fucking cut. I shouldn't have to see you to the next month. Like my shit
Next
should
month,
last.
nigga, I better get 2 months out that bitch.
My shit should last that long. I'm paying you $60. I'm not paying you $60 to come back every fucking week. I'm not paying. You looking at what 60, 61, 240 a month just to get your shit cut. Man,
You don't come back every
bugging.
week though. I don't know who gets their haircut every week, but
I get my shit. I used to get my shit cut every 2 weeks. Every 2 weeks.
that's why your shit got pushed back. You don't get your shit cut every 2 weeks. Let your shit grow in.
Nah, I get my shit cut. I get it. I didn't even get it. I got the full. You know what I mean? I got it laid down for every 2 weeks. Every 2 weeks, sometimes 3 weeks. But every 2 weeks, I was in the barbershop. If I waited a month, my shit started looking wild. And I'm like, all right, I can't. Like, only so much I could wear a do-rag to keep them laid down and shit like that. I'm like, I gotta take this shit off. But every 2 weeks, but that's maybe 3 weeks. I want to say 3 because I said the barber I had, which you said was crazy. Curb was crazy. Curb was crazy as shit.
Curb gave me the Boosie fade.
Curb was every 3 weeks. And for niggas who don't know, everybody know Curb's in Sicklerville, but here's like Curb. I don't know. He was crazy. Fuck saying he was a little off. He was crazy.
Dog, for him to give me the Boosie fade when I went to him and I was mad. It took him maybe 45 minutes, which I was like, damn, that was long. It took her double that to do this shit.
Curb would take 2 hours, almost an hour to cut my shit. That's because Curb was doing wild. He was doing weird shit. One time,
what would he do?
One time, Curb cutting my shit. He cut my shit. This nigga stops.
And writes a poem?
Nah, he stops and goes pick a phone up. You know, go answer a phone. The shit don't ring. He just picked the phone up.
Yo.
I see him talking to the receiver on the phone, so I'm thinking this like nigga about to call somebody. He whispering. I look over at the receiver at the phone. This shit ain't connected to nothing. It's just the receiver.
Bro.
It's just the phone with the cord hanging from it. The shit ain't plugged up into anything you can dial out or nothing.
Oh my God.
It's just a fucking phone. Nigga, I just stopped and looked like this nigga.
Crazy as hell.
I'm like,
your fucking
yo,
hair.
yo, crazy. The nigga
said, hello, operator. Give me the baddest motherfucker on the planet.
Bro, I'm looking at him. He's talking like you can hear him whispering, having a conversation, but the phone ain't attached to shit. It's just the receiver. It's just the part that you pick up and put to your ear. That's it. You see the cord hanging from the bottom of this fucking jack, the phone like this while it's up to his ear, not hooked up to anything. So I'm just looking at this nigga like, yo, why am I trusting this nigga with some clippers on my head? All right, good night, Lisa. Good night.
The birds told me to cut your hair, buddy. I gave you a part that should go from the front to back.
Bro, I'm sitting there looking like this nigga, man. He could slit my throat at any second. I got raised. I'm like, Kev, just chill. Because if you say something, this nigga snap and you fuck. So I'm like, I just sat back.
What the fuck you think he gonna do?
Nigga, you in the chair, you got that whole bib around you, can grab that shit, just start stabbing you, poking you. I can't fight. You know what I'm saying?
Said he gonna start stabbing you. Everybody in the shop gonna be like, yo, stab him up, yo.
Niggas gonna be looking like, oh shit. But nigga, you know how dudes, you be in the shock of oh shit before you do something. He would do that, and Curb also would have.
That's true. You're right.
You remember like Curb would put nickels, like little nickels, in his ear hole. Like where your ear hole is at, he would have nickels like lodged in them shits. I'm just looking like, what the fuck is like, why? Do I really want to? Bro, I don't know. Curb was crazy as shit. And I'm like, I'm really getting my hair cut from this nigga. Nah, bro.
You got your hair cut for like 20 years from that dude.
Cause he can cut. He had OCD, so he would cut you. Yo, dudes want to fraud about Curb at the time, but everybody in the neighborhood, when you used to go get your hair cut, because only 2 barbershops, there be a line. You have to get there early because curb took long. But it'd be like 30 dudes ahead of you. Like, oh, you going to curb? Yeah.
Were they all 40?
Nah, they was my age. These are dudes in high school. These are dudes I was going to school with.
I don't know, bro. They might have been 40 though.
Nah, bro. These are dudes I was in school with. Dudes like I got my cut from curb. Like you had two shop options. You had one shop. Like niggas confront. Look. Jip look like Joe in the video.
I look like Joe who? Rogan?
Yeah.
Or Joe Coleman?
Nah. Lie here, cause I know Lie got a cut from. Nah, Lie probably got a cut from Curb. I know it. Don't fraud. Like don't fraud on here right now. Curb was crazy, but he can cut. That was the thing.
It's a, dog, you know what's crazy? I don't know if I told any of these stories on here before. Like, I'm weird with my fucking barbers, dog. My barber left fucking Philly. I used to go to Philly to get a haircut. So I used to drive to Philly to get my haircut because I had a barber that cut my shit exactly how I wanted it. When he fucking left, to move to like Maryland. He cut mad people. He cut me, my hair, Twine hair, my cousin Kurt, my cousin Chris.
Old Joe video.
Old Joe music video.
Yeah. You in the truck with no lights on.
it just need to be raining on me right now for no reason. Dog. And he cut like a lot of people in my family here. He moved to Maryland. Dog, I went through 10 years to cut my own fucking hair, dog. 10 years because nobody cut my shit right.
Bro,
That's why I
are.
don't give a fuck about a fucked up cut.
Bro, you picky as fuck. That's your problem.
I'm not picky, nigga. Dog, I'm not picky. Niggas can't cut my hair. I'm dead serious. Here's I'm gonna
niggas can't fix. Niggas can't fix that fucked up ass hairline.
You an asshole, nigga. My shit still exists.
Yeah, it's fucked down though.
And, my shit exists.
Yeah, your hairline look like a swaying roll through a fucking cul-de-sac or some shit like that, dog. Good shit.
Sunday I'll be on camera. So they can actually see it in the light. Sunday I'll be on camera. I'm not actually worried about it because I can. Even if it is a little fucked up, I'll fix it and I'll be fine.
Only barbers who cut me outside of my uncle was Steve from old school. Oh, Kyle. Yeah, Kyle. But Kyle got too expensive. I remember Kyle. Kyle would cut. That nigga started doing like hair shows and he was in magazines. That was it.
Yeah. Niggas pay for that shit. Fuck yeah, pay for that.
Yeah, Dre got a cut. Yeah. Yo, but
they got hurt. See, that's what I'm saying though, bro. Like it's a lot. You do have to know how to cut my hair, and it's certain people. I'm gonna tell you why. When I first decided that I was going to stop cutting my own hair, I said, all right, I'm gonna look for a barber. I started going to Lindenwold, right?
Nah.
I let two niggas cut my shit. They both fucked it up. One nigga told me like, yeah, you getting a little thin up top there, bro. I said,
bro, Dre.
Why the fuck, nigga? What's up?
Dre, when you go into a barbershop, anytime, look, when I had to switch up barbershops, I think I switched up barbershop maybe
shit,
2 or 3 times.
I'm in Deptford. Fuck.
You cool, I can hear you still. You going in.
Dog.
Well, cop jumped on you?
No, I'm in fucking Deptford. Like, Deptford is a dead zone for Sprint. It's a dead zone.
Nah, you good. But nah, what I was saying is, I would go in the barbershop. I would sit there for a few minutes. I'd be like, nah, I'm good. I sit there and see how many people walking through this door and like who got the line. Cause you got the nigga that got a line of people, but he usually owns the shop, but he can't cut though. He just owns the shop, but he can't cut. But he got a line of niggas who fuck with him. He the nigga that got like 6 cell phones on him, 2 Bluetooth earphones, like 6 chains. He cool with everybody, but he can't cut.
Nigga, who are you talking about?
You never went to a barbershop. You never went to a barbershop and seen the flamboyant nigga, the nigga that just looked like he just doing way too much extra shit. Come on, Dre. Every barbershop got an extra nigga in the barbershop. Just be mad extra for no reason.
I know a nigga that they be talking and shit, like going super hard.
All right, that nigga that talk and don't never shut up and know everybody. You got him.
Yeah, absolutely.
Then you got another nigga that got the line because he can cut. You know what I'm saying? He got the
does have that.
He got the line because he can cut. Then you got the nigga that he got in a lot
you
of
know
people.
what? No, Mike can cut. Mike can cut.
Yeah, Mike can cut.
He owned the shop.
Yeah, Mike can cut. He ain't flamboyant, but they got a nigga in there that's flamboyant. Yeah, that's my nigga now. But
Oh,
you know, yeah. So, but then you got the nigga that can somewhat cut. He got a little line. Niggas that trust him. If the line for the other niggas is the line for the main dude is too long, you trust him to at least not fuck your shit up. And then there's the nigga that got nobody coming to his seat, but single parent mothers. That's the only. Like soon as he walked in the shop, he hitting you with like, yo, you need a cut. Yeah. The nigga that hits you with that you need a cut shit, don't get your hair cut by that nigga. That nigga's gonna fuck your shit down.
You know what? You right, though. You right. I don't go to them niggas, but yeah, you right, dog.
Mike owns Perfections in Sicklerville. He can cut. Mike Campbell, yeah. But
what was his producer name? 100% or some shit? 500 grand?
100 grand or something like that. Yeah, he all samples. But yeah, I never go in the barbershop. Nigga points at me, say, you need a cut? My mind and my brain automatically say, nigga, you not cutting my shit. Nah, I'm good. I'm waiting for what's the name? I'm waiting for my boy to get here. I just peeped the situation. And I watch niggas get out the chair with their cuts. I look at not that, but I look at the dudes that's getting cut by everybody and see how they hop up out the chair. If I like how they hop out the chair, they shit looking fresh, I'm like, all right, boom, I'm gonna go to you. Cause that's how I want my shit cut. I'm gonna go to you. I'll wait for you. You just can't go in the shop and be like, you desperate for a haircut. And you notice the nigga.
I was just desperate for a haircut just now. I ain't gonna lie. I was definitely desperate.
And you did not peep the situation.
I couldn't. It was 3 niggas. Dog, I'm gonna be honest, bro. When I went in there, it's the nigga that owned the shop named Tone. Tone trained all of them niggas.
100 grand.
I thought Tone was gonna cut my shit. I'm like, ooh, Tone here? And look like he about to get finished up. Oh, I'm about to be lit. I don't even say lit, but I was about to be lit. I'm like, yeah, he gonna have my shit on immaculate. He trained, I believe, now he ain't trained my other barber, but I think he trained the barber that I have now.
Mm-hmm.
That nigga put me on the trainee and then went back there and got his hair cut. I said, you motherfucker.
No.
I said, you motherfucker.
That nigga put you, he did you dirty, and he knew he did you dirty.
He definitely knew he did me dirty.
A nigga owe you a free cut.
He definitely did me dirty. I fuck with levels because but I'm gonna go to my barber, dog. Like the only reason I just needed it.
I think I know.
An appointment before. What's up?
And I think I know the barbershop you're talking about, but yeah, bro. Females don't understand the importance of haircuts. Like I see why aunts that got kids always act, or women that got kids always ask their brother, like, yo, can you take my son to get a haircut? Like, it's certain women that come into the barbershop that know what they doing. They go to the right barber, they get their son shit piped out. Usually them women are the women with the fat asses. Like, they bad as shit. They're like, all right, look, nigga, I can cut.
I took mine.
I ain't gonna fuck your son up.
I took my nephew to the barbershop, yo, that his mother wanted him to go to. And I thought it, like, she made a big deal about him going to that one barbershop with that one barber and shit. And I'm like, oh, all right, his shit about to be crazy then. And the barber just basically, like, you know how you do a fade? Like, the barber basically just left the top, balded the side, faded it in a little bit. I said, oh, that shit is, oh, you could have did that shit at home. Like, you don't need that. Like, you know what I mean? Like, things don't be fly all the time. They just be, people get stuck on them.
Was either his chair empty or either his chair was empty or that nigga, like, when his mom, he be hitting on the mom. He be just getting at the mom. Yeah, he be getting at the mom. He be hitting, you know what I mean, saucing her up when she come in the shop. Like, them niggas be funny. Them niggas be trying to get some buns out of the shop, have a whole wife. Let they wife though come up to the shop.
I love how you giving them a backstory though. You giving them niggas a backstory like a motherfucker.
Them niggas, cause this shit be true. They be like, you go into a barber shop and you see, like, when certain joints come in there that be bad and the barber cuts her son hair all the time. He gassed her up. Fuck the son hair up because he's so worried about the mom. Just fuck that son shit down. Little boy be in the chair, he be talking to him all greasy. Yo, sit still. See, you made me mess up. Nah, nigga, that little nigga ain't make you fuck this shit up. Nigga, you can't cut, so you fuck this shit up.
Oh,
But just be talking to the mom, gassing her. But let that nigga wife or girl come in the shop and that same chick come in there. He act like he don't know the bitch.
He don't even know her.
Yeah.
They don't know the son. They don't even know the son.
Oh,
what you want there, boy?
What you want? No, like know how the young boy want his hair cut. The mom come talk. Yeah, I got yeah. Like just rushing her out the face. She be looking like, oh, okay. Hey James.
Today.
Yeah, hey James. You know I got. Oh, listen. All right, yeah, I hear you. Let me finish him up and I'll talk to you after we get done. Like, nigga. See, stop trying to be that foul shit on the low. Cut this little nigga hair and get him out of here, even though you fucking this shit down.
No, man, I just think it's important to find somebody because you know what it is though, the niggas. Because I remember my mom took me to get my shit cut back in the day, and then I went to a barber. He was my barber, but like he wasn't doing a good job on my shit either. I had to find my own barber, dog. So I think that's what happened. Your mom would take you somewhere, and then you find somebody that gives you exactly what you like, and then you go to them forever. That's why I think barber like if you're a barber, that's a long game. Like when you 30 something, you had customers that you've been cutting for fucking 15 years or 10 years or something like that. You know what I mean? And then you cut their kids' hair.
Yeah, but that's when they start losing their shit though. But they start, yeah. Sometimes like I went to my pop's barber. He had a barber in Philly. And nigga like, oh, I'm gonna get you cut. You know what I mean? It's when I met my biological father. He was like, I'm gonna take you to my barber shop. I'm like, all right, it's up the block from my grandma's house, God rest her soul. But he been getting his hair cut for this dude for like 30-something years. Now I'm getting cut by him. The young boys in the barbershop laughing at me because I'm going to the old dude in the shop. Yeah. But my dad's been going to this nigga for like forever. Like, you can't do that to your kids. Like, I took my son to Curb. Curb cut my son's shit, and my son was bugging in his chair. I said, all right, I got to find you your own barber. I understand that. When he went to his barber, he was comfortable with the shit. And his barber always did a good job. But that's the thing. Like, you do build a relationship with your barber. When you've been with your barber for 30-plus years or whatever, umpteen years, you go to him, you get in the chair and you automatically look at each other. They say, what's up to you? No, all right, boom. The regular, yeah, you know what to do. Pipe your shit out the way you want it. Like, you could say Curb was crazy, but my shit was always on point.
Nah, that's crazy.
Like, this how I knew Curb cut my shit right. Cause I'll be looking woofing and I get my shit cut and the look on my girl's face be like, damn, you looking good. Nothing's better when you
say that.
She don't have to say it, but your girl give you that look like your shit certified. You know what I'm saying?
Shit.
Or even when I was messing with my little jump offs that I had here and there. That's another thing. I remember one time I got a cut and I was messing with somebody. And she was just like looking at me the whole time as I'm walking in the crib, like just grinning. I'm like, bitch, what you looking at? I'm like, oh, you looking at? Too. Nah, yeah, she was retarded. she cool people's dog. I'll never kick. I never kick in it.
Of nobody.
Nah, Curb. But that was my barber. Curb piped my shit out. I didn't have to say nothing. Curb knew what I wanted. He cut my shit the way I wanted, and I hopped out the chair. I was cool. You know what I'm saying?
Bro. That's all we want. All we want. Like, all I want is to sit down, which I had. All I want is to sit down, not tell you shit. You cut my shit, we talk a little bit, and I don't even got to check my shit when I get out the chair. That's how I usually am. I get out the chair, I don't even check my shit. I know I'm good.
Nigga, you gotta find a barber that's close by. You gotta find a barber that's open on mine.
I got my barber.
Yeah, you good. Look. See, nigga, you the type of nigga that eats the same number 2 from a fucking fast food restaurant. A nigga tell you about a good sandwich, you like, nah.
Bro.
Accidentally bite.
You know that, right? Yes, barbers are different, and you're that guy.
Nah,
Fuck are you talking about? You're actually that person
I ain't
that you
that
can
nigga.
tell a million times, and that nigga
Nah,
will not listen and do what he want to do.
I do. I was like, all right, I'm bored. I go do it. Like I switched up. I think I had it in my lifetime. I understand what you're saying. In my lifetime, I had multiple niggas cut my hair because my mom ain't really, she ain't really care. But when I chose them, like my uncle Mike used to take me to get my hair cut. I had one barber for the longest. My nigga looked just like the nigga reminded me of he looked like Styles P.
Oh shit! All right,
Yeah, he like Styles P. But I
ghost cut
always
your hair.
yeah, so I always went to him. It was a barbershop out in Lindenwold. But then they shop closed and they left because my uncle went to the same shop every time. The dude that cut his hair was his man. They did music together. So when my
Okay.
uncle took us to the shop, he went to his boy. I went to my boy. As I got older, I kept going to him. When the shop closed down, I couldn't find the boy no more. That's how I linked up with Curb. I'm like, yo, I know I didn't link up the car. I started going to Yusuf, the barbershop in Berlin where my sons go to.
Right.
Yeah, but I went there for a little while. But it was always, then I linked up with Curb. That's how I found Curb, though. You know what I'm saying? Were you home? You at the crib?
Yeah, I just pulled up.
Damn, nigga, you
I
was
just pulled up.
flying.
I was not flying. I would never fly. Actually, I was
Nah,
in my
that was,
personal vehicle.
yeah, you was. You did a whole hour. It took you an hour to get from Pensacola, where
Uh,
Pensacola is like 15 minutes away.
it took this girl. Yo, I'm in this motherfucker, bro. I don't want to keep bringing it up, but it's just funny. I'm in this motherfucking. Yo, I'm looking at the clock like, yo, and
I
she's
got
still trying to fix. She's still trying to. And the dude got to come over and show her how to blend. I said, oh, I fucked up. That was
yeah.
because that wasn't the only time he came over. And I'm like, oh, I fucked up. If this nigga gotta come over and show her, I fucked up. I said she just started cutting yesterday.
I like, nah, son, I'm good, bro. I'm good. I'm good, bro.
I
I'm
couldn't,
good.
dog. I needed it. And
Nah.
my wife was saying the same shit. Like, why you gotta get it cut now? I'm like, you know why, yo? It's two things, two reasons why. Number one, I have no fucking clue when I'm gonna have time again. It could be 3 more weeks because I have no idea where I'm going every day. I have no fucking clue where I'm going and no clue what time I'm gonna be done. Number two, I already got a gut.
You got a wife, though. You good?
But still, it's like, dog, sometimes when you walk in people's houses and you just look like a fucking old man, but you only 36, yeah, you like, nah, I'll risk it. Let me just get my shit cut.
Nah, bro. You at the right age. How long your shit was grown out for, though? Your shit don't grow no further past that?
My shit was growing for like, what? Like, it was a long time because
Don't
I
say,
had,
don't say, don't say 2 months and that's as long as your hair got.
yeah, my hair don't go past a certain point.
God damn, dog. Like when I had hair after 2 months, I got a mean fro.
No, see, but here's the thing. I like
My,
my shit is laid down when that's why it's like that. If
I'm
I
on.
if I picked it out, hey, if I pick it out, then it would have been high, but I don't pick it out.
You could have rocked the new young bull style. Them niggas should be looking wild crazy.
Oh, the blowout type joint.
Yeah, looking hella goofy and shit. You could have did that.
Imagine me with a fucking blowout.
Nigga, listen, bro. I'm guessing
What's
we
up, boy?
old. I'm guessing we old, man. A friend, a childhood friend of mine. We just around the same age. She just became a grandmother. Congrats.
Ooh.
Congratulations to Veronica if you're listening on being
Veronica
she,
Mars.
she a
Veronica.
grandma. She knows who she is. Don't that's my people's.
Oh, I was just
Yeah.
saying words, yo. And another thing, I want to say
Congratulations on that.
another thing. That reminds me, yo. Rest in peace to my boy Allen, man. My boy Tristan, Peas and Poppy brother. Rest in peace, man. He got. I don't know what happened. I ain't gonna ask, but he got killed the other night, and it's real fucked up. I don't even think he was in the streets or nothing like that. So that kind of fucked me up a little bit. So I want to say rest in peace to him. I'm gonna say it again on the podcast because that shit. I knew this nigga since he was a young boy, man. You know what I mean?
Damn.
Like a young boy. Like he my friend's little brother. So this one hurt a little bit, man.
Yeah, man, you know, it's wild out there, man. We gotta stop that. And a lot of people don't think we try to do that in the neighborhood, prevent that shit, but we do. We don't, you know what I mean? Niggas say, oh, only black lives matter when a cop kills a black person out. All black lives
Nah,
matter.
man.
All black lives matter to us, dog. You know what I'm saying? We don't want to see that shit. We do our best to police ourselves. We get on this end of the spectrum, we actually get justice. You know what I mean? They find who did it, they convict them. You know what I'm saying?
I
So
just
we,
don't. I don't understand. I'm sorry. I'll keep cutting you
go
off. I
ahead.
don't mean to do that.
Go ahead.
I don't understand niggas though. My thing is this. I like my freedom. I like my freedom. So if I'm mad enough to where like I feel like yo, I'm gonna go kill to me, and me and you talked about this before, yo, killing a nigga is a life decision. If I had to,
Yeah.
I'm one of them niggas, like I remember you telling me you was on the edge of the bed. That's the type of nigga I am. I'm literally thinking like, all right, I'm calculating like, all right, is this worth killing this dude for? What should I do? All right, yo, you gotta kill one of like you gotta do something that I have to come kill you, meaning that I'm scared for my life. So I have to kill you first. That's the only way. I'm not
I
gonna just pull out a gun because you know did something stupid or something like that.
I think that was like I told you before. I like I said, I didn't kill nobody, but I almost was at the point where I had to kill somebody.
Right.
The scariest, like I said, the scariest thing to me was you really don't think about taking a life. You just think about who's going to be affected when you take this person out. Maybe me. I was thinking about who's going to be affected if I take this person's life.
Correct.
I,
Including your family and his.
my family, his. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't scared to. I wasn't scared to do. It's easy.
Right.
I hate to say it, it's fucked up as much as it sounds. It's easy to take another person's life. The hard part is living with it and dealing with it.
I just think, man,
Yeah, bro. Listen, I've been like I said, that was a bad situation. I've been put in two very, very, very bad predicaments that I'm glad God was there and was with me because God, you know what I mean. I'm guessing He got a better plan for me. Like I said, the one was killing somebody. I thought I had to kill somebody. I had the gun in my hand. I was ready to do it. I was a few minutes for doing it, but I somehow it didn't transpire that way and it stopped. That was one incident. The other incident where I couldn't afford at the time I was young, I was 19. I couldn't afford to get Kiera, my daughter, I couldn't afford to get her Pampers and formula. But I knew a nigga to rob. And I was gonna go rob him with a BB gun. Knowing these niggas had real guns, but I knew the nigga and I was cool with the nigga, and he told me how he was set up. I wasn't cool with him, but I knew him. And he talked too much. You know what I'm saying? About how much money he was getting and how he was getting it. And he talked too much. And I had a BB gun. And I said, if I can get to these niggas before they can get to their shit, I'm good. But if I don't, I'm dead. You know what I'm saying? But yo, I was gonna do it. Yeah, those my.
That's the thing. You thought about it. Not know.
Yeah.
These niggas out here, especially when they not thinking. They're not thinking. They literally just like, yo, I'm about to go around the corner. They're just shooting, and it's like, yo, I don't know if y'all heard. The cops don't get caught, but we get caught. You will be caught. You're not going to ride around with a body and be chilling.
Bro, it's too much. Listen, bro, I ain't gonna say it. We grew up in the 80s. We grew up in a different time era. We was born in the 80s, grew up in the 90s. We grew up in the worst time to be black in the crack when the crack era hit. There, you know what I mean? It was a lot of consequences to be paid what you were doing with your life back then. So you wasn't trying. It wasn't dudes out there trying to be hard. You know what I'm saying? They were just put in predicaments they had to do what they had to do to survive.
Right.
These young boys now hear these old stories from these old war vets and these rappers that came after us, and y'all don't have it that bad because your parents lived through that bad era. Now your parents are doing better. They done pulled themselves out of that situation. Now you trying to still be hard. I mean, there's some kids that still living in these rough ass neighborhoods and do what they got to do, but they just so violent. It's just they don't, you know what I mean? They dads or they pop or they brothers in them, you know what I mean? Locked up, killed or whatever behind that whole 90s, that whole 1990s time frame. Like nobody was able to raise these little niggas is crack babies in the literal and figurative form. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
You know,
my nigga.
so
You could be you all that is good, but when you don't got your freedom, then what?
they don't think about it till it's done.
You're an idiot then. You're a fucking idiot.
They don't
And
think.
that's what these niggas are. Cause guess what? Now you're gonna spend your whole life in jail. The shit you did is gonna fester in your mind. And you're gonna say, it wasn't even about nothing. It wasn't even about, like damn, it wasn't even about nothing. Now I can't have no freedom no more. I can't get no pussy no more. The real thug niggas is fucking taking my lunch. I gotta fight every day. You know what I'm saying? I gotta become fucking nothing's wrong with being a Muslim at all. I'm just saying like I gotta
Not a Muslim. You gotta affiliate yourself with somebody that you wouldn't probably, you know what I mean? You gotta become a part of a gang or some cult, not a gang, but you gotta affiliate with yourself with somebody that can protect you.
Yeah. Don't let nobody tell you fucking different. Yo, you're gonna have to do something where you won't feel protected.
This generation use instant gratification, so they don't know to think shit through. They don't.
You get your ass motherfucking shot and killed.
They don't.
My thing is like, and then these are niggas that you get around people who really about that and they're uncomfortable.
Bro, they don't. You right. What she's saying, these young boys don't think nothing through. There's a lot of niggas. There's a lot of dudes I don't argue with because I know what they are. I know these dudes is killers. So I know if I get in any type of beef with these guys, I gotta catch them before they catch me slipping.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I gotta catch. I don't want to live my life like that. I don't want to live my life that I get caught slipping and the nigga clip me. You know what I'm saying? Bad back feed. Put your headphones on.
Oh, I'm about to switch up completely. Hold on.
Yeah, yeah, Drake cut out. He back in. Let me bring him back in. Boom. You know what I'm saying?
I'm here.
Yeah, I think about that situation. That's why I put my hands on no female. I never did that shit because I said to myself, if I ever because I have a mother, but I don't put my hands on I don't put no hands on no female because I don't have to kill nobody dad and I don't want nobody dad to kill me. That's just facts. So I know that's how I'm gonna think somebody hit my daughter.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I'm going to catch you. And when I do, it's going to be a problem. But these young boys, like you said, they don't think. They just react. And now I seen one video, right? Here go video. A young boy killed the boy on the street. He killed him in the streets, was in prison. An old head called him that was in prison. And the dude he killed was his partner. You could tell dude been in jail for a long time. What you think he started doing when he found the young boy? Young boy was happy that he killed somebody on the streets, but didn't realize he's going to prison and his homie there, or OG. OG just started teeing off on him, taking his head off, holding him up. Yeah.
I saw that.
You gotta be careful when you start taking bodies in the street. You gotta be careful, bro. You don't know who life you taking. You don't know how their family gonna respond to it. You don't know how their homies or their people gonna respond to it.
Right. Yeah. But that and that's what these young niggas, they not thinking about it. They just doing. Ain't nobody. Hold on, I'm on the thing.
Go upstairs. She just got a haircut. She trying to give it to you.
I know that ain't true. She sleep though. She just probably checking on where I'm at. But yeah, so when it come to that, got hard haircut. Hard hair to cut. See, I'm finally seeing all the comments and able to react to them.
you see what he said. He said Dre got hard hair to cut. I cut my hair before. I'm not making this shit up, though. It's my hair. It's something about it where if you don't know what you're doing, you can't be cutting my shit. That's what it is. But I know we're talking about people getting killed though. So I'm a
revert back to that.
Yeah, I know. And my wife called and all that shit. You know what? I'm not going to do this again. I'm not going to schedule anything for Friday again.
Nah, bro, you cool, man. Listen, I understand. Like, we listen.
Well, this whole thing, I was supposed to be done and home a long time ago. So that we can start this shit.
Quarantine conversations for people who are just watching. It's a conversation. People don't realize if you say you want to join this conversation, I drop the link right in the comments. Click the link, jump on, talk about whatever. That's what quarantine conversation is. People think it's just, this is a more lax version of our show that we actually do. This is more free flowing. This is more just conversation. Our whole conversation about a barbershop. Nobody wanted to hear about that shit, but that's just a conversation. That's why it's called quarantine conversation.
You saw it in real time. You saw it getting the cut. But look, no disrespect to the young lady, man. I think she's going to get better because anybody who works at that shop, they learn how to cut. They know how to cut. I just think that was like her first night.
Mm-hmm.
And they said, I got something for you. Oh, he'll walk in.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Nah,
you was a walk-in. So technically that's what you get. And I'm chilling. I need to get some glasses made, some Painted the Podcast glasses made while I'm drinking. I'm drinking some wine.
Somebody tell us who can do that.
Yeah, hit us up. Cause I got the whole seafood and wine thing tomorrow. I don't know if you and your wife coming through to.
Nigga, I am working.
Well, your wife can come through. Oh, look, switch the background out. Oh, okay.
Oh, you ain't. I told you check them out.
I checked them all out. I didn't put that one up there because I'm like, I don't know how the female's gonna feel about the ass, but you cool. You can put that joint back up there.
Nah, I just wanted to put it up real quick. We'll save that one for when we're talking about one of those things we want the fellas to really get in on it. I'm gonna put that up. That's one of we got different shows for different area codes. What's up? We Spice Boys today.
Yeah, we Spice Boys. This Dre goofy ass name.
Why you ain't the Spice Boys? Why we not the Spice Boys, bro?
Nigga, I ain't gonna say that shit. I ain't trying to get pulled before we even get started.
Why we not the Spice Boys?
Like niggas don't realize we starting to build a head of steam in a whole nother country.
There's a lot of people that don't know shit, dog.
Yeah, they don't know that our podcast is something they can ride around in a vehicle and stream and listen to. But I understand they got kids. We be talking mad wild.
Oh yeah, I definitely don't want nobody listening to that got kids around.
No,
definitely not. I say this, and I keep saying this, but nobody's going to listen. Hey man, y'all know y'all can use us. Like this Sunday, we're gonna have my boy Omeezy on.
Oh, you coming this Sunday?
Yeah, nigga, we agreed on it, didn't we?
Bro, I don't care. I just didn't know he was coming this Sunday. So
this Sunday, my boy Omeezy coming on. He got new songs called Wifey.
All right, cool.
And it's actually good. It's like it feels like a wedding song. It's pretty good.
Somebody else did. You're My Wifey. What was that called?
That was Next.
And
that was 20 years ago.
I mean, shit. Everybody. I don't know if maybe he used a sample from that to do his new joint.
Nah, this one it's like it's like one of those, you know how they do the island shit. It's dope though. I fuck with the song.
Yeah, listen, we tried to. We just we appreciate you coming in. I appreciate that. Like I said, we just conversate. There's just nothing. It's just whatever. It's just whatever. Relationships, whatever. Sex talk, whatever. Yo. So we're not going to do a show about this. I know we're not. We're going to forget about this, though.
What's up?
We got a little bit of time, so let's talk about this, Joe.
Okay. I got time tonight.
You got time. Remember we was at this. We were just eating dinner, having our meeting. We was talking about how you be in a relationship so long that sex becomes a job and a chore.
Yep.
Like that's a vicious cycle. Like I try to break it, but it's some nights it's just like I do the same move and it's boom boom go, bust a nut, I go back to sleep.
Nigga, I was built off moves.
Nah, but you gotta. I think it's hard because sometimes I try to flash back to like, damn, what got me to feel you? Like, how can I do that? Have that type of sex that we was having at the beginning right now, even though we've been together so long. Like, how do I drag that out of the situation? You can.
I think you can. I'm joking. So you can, and I think that's I think that's more than. I think that's something that you really gotta think and really figure out. There's no real answer to it because each person's relationship is different. I do think a way to get back to that is finding a way to appreciate each other. Like
Mm-hmm.
that's part of it. Like if you can appreciate each other and get on the same wavelength, you can have that same sex. But it's an everyday thing that ain't just in the bedroom.
You do. Listen, bro. When you first meet a person, like niggas always say, "Oh, it was more romantic." It wasn't really romantic at the beginning when you first met. Y'all was having sex. That was just some out of. Bro, you was smashing in the car when you first met Shorty. Probably say you wasn't. You had a couple car episodes. You had a couple. You had a couple laundry. You had a couple laundry rooms, though, like be quiet situations, like yo, you making too much noise, and she's enjoying it.
Mm-hmm.
You had a couple where maybe some clothes were still on, but it was exciting.
Mm-hmm.
Now it's like, here she come to bed with that same holy ass t-shirt on, big ass panties. Here I'm laying in my boxes. I'm laying in my boxes. They ain't sexy at all. My gut all out. I got my man boobs going and shit. Like,
gotta wait till the kids go to sleep. Or,
fuck
I know you
yeah.
don't care, but you know what I mean. Like it's always.
Nah, I do care.
Fucking.
One of my kids' bedroom is under mine, so when they there, it's like I'm trying to have quiet sex. It's not crazy.
I want to do that.
Let them not be there though. I don't give a fuck. My bed mad noisy. I don't care. Like, don't be up.
It's yeah.
When the kids ain't there, you wilding on that joint. But when they hear, it's like, all right, cuddle bump.
The quiet, just or you get hit with the be quiet. It's like nigga, I'm not even trying to do no funny shit. Like, what you mean be quiet? Then you get mad because it's like nigga, I ain't like, what are you talking about?
Let me bust my nut and get about this pussy. Like we gonna this type shit tonight. Like good night.
Then you get tired of like they get mad because it's like you think I want that shit. Like I don't want that shit. If you gonna do it like that, keep it.
Yeah, and you don't like. Yeah, we was talking about getting new pussy, and why you be so hard when you be ready. Like you get new pussy, it's like, bong, you right. Like you right before you. Once you find out you about to get the pussy, like like it's about to go down. You in a room before y'all even start kissing or touching naked. Nigga, you either semi-hard or hard. Like that shit ready because you know it's about to go down.
Yeah, man.
When you start getting where that motherfucker get right, that motherfucker takes it up to another level. That shit said, nah, you was Super Saiyan 1 when you got hard. Let's take it up to Super Saiyan God level.
And you hang in there a little bit longer too. It's weird. Like you hang in there longer when it's new. You want some other shit. You a whole nother person.
Especially if Shorty if you with somebody new and they got a good box. It feels good enough that you could probably nut after 4 strokes, but somehow you last long. Like your dick's like, let me enjoy this before we go back to this regular shit.
It's weird. It's rare. It's rare that I just jump in and be like on something new, and be like, oh no. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm using and stroking surprise. Like really?
How long I've been with my girls off and on? My son's man. What me and Shadi been together for a minute, off and on. Almost 11 years. My son's 11. We had a 5-year breakup. We just were dead it. Yeah, about 6 years, but I mean, relationship get dead who I was with, I'll always creep back. Never make it official. I don't give a fuck less. Yeah, so we've been together for a good minute. You know what I mean? We just got back and rekindled it. The reason we got back now, I was on some fuck shit when I was with her the first time. I was a fuck boy. I ain't gonna front. I was on some goofy shit still. I'm not gonna lie. I was on some nut ass nigga shit, still chasing old pussy. But now we've been together for 3 years. She think I be doing fuck shit, but I don't. Like I turn a lot of shit down. I turn a lot of shit away. I don't want nothing. I'm cool. I'm happy. I do. I like, yo, bro. I have a lot of situations that approach me. They ain't good situations, but they all right. You know what I'm saying? They ain't nothing to brag about, but they just situations. But I turn them down because I'm like, nah, I can't. I tell them straight up, like, I can't do no fuck shit. I said, hey, I can't do no fuck shit. One chick hit me once. Oh, you ain't gonna leave your girl. I said, cool. This is the only way I'll leave my girl. And it's exactly what I hit. I said, we just had a baby. She's a couple months old. You willing to pay child support, whether we together or not, for the next 19 years? I'll fuck with you. But besides that, nah, I'm good.
I must be a freak because I can't do boring sex and I'm a female. Yeah, why would you do boring sex?
You can't.
You talking about in a relationship, but that's the fly shit. If you can't do it and you force my man to step his game up, not step his game up, but keep his game up. See, all right, let's talk about that. Right?
What?
I think we need to dedicate a whole episode to it.
Nah. Dedicate quarantine conversations to a girl.
Here's my thing. When shit does get stale, I think both people need to take responsibility for it. And I think with women, a lot of times, if it gets a little stale in the bedroom, they think that, oh, I'm gonna just wait for him to do some fly shit. No, like we get inspired by you. We get inspired by vagina. Like
Yeah.
Vagina, we get inspired by the way you have sex with us. If you give energy, like when it comes to energy, not to be corny, but we match your energy.
Yeah, we do.
That's how energy works. Like even with your friends, you match your friend's energy. You know what I mean? Or you really ain't friends like that. So when you with your significant other, if your energy is up here, he's automatically going to come up here and match your energy. So if you're like in a loving mood, a playful mood, and stuff like that, and you like still flirting with him and all that shit, and then you doing, like you say, you doing freak shit, you gonna get the dick of your life.
Yeah.
He's happy.
It's been a while. You know how long it's been since I had a girl just. I remember I was dealing with a chick that I sit on the baby playing PlayStation, like, give me that dick. And literally snatched my dick out of my pants and start topping me off. I'm like, oh, shit. Gay, I don't give a fuck when I was playing. I could be in the middle of a fucking. I'm killing it on the shit. Toss that remote to the side. Fuck that shit. It's a game, nigga. This ain't real life. Let me get up in this right here.
I don't give a fuck.
Yeah, it's just. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't give a fuck about nothing if that's the case, and that's what I'm saying. But if you ain't coming with that, why are you asking me to get off the game?
Nah, yeah, you don't ask me to get off the game to come lay in the bed with you and play with your pussy and get it wet and me get like I used to have sex sometimes back in the day. I had to think of a hard on because it's like it's not like we just be sitting there like
oh, it's boring. Like
it's boring like it's the routine. Like, all right, let me get my dick hard. Whoop, there it is. All right, come on, let me get up in this thing. But now, now I've been with my girl a minute, and I ain't trying to do no fuck shit. So,
word.
I do this. Like I switch it up. Like she has her moves. She get, you know what I mean. Especially she get a little wine in there. Like, okay, I'm having fun tonight. You know what I'm saying? I get some nights. I'm like, yo, boom, whatever. I just say some crazy shit. I just be chilling. I'm like, yo. I'm like, damn, it's been a while since I ate your pussy from the back. She like, what? Turn over. You know what I'm saying? I just say some shit like that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. All right. I mean, I say shit like that anyway, but the reaction is usually like, what? Like, all right.
Nah.
Fix your face. That's all we say. Fix your face. I've been with my wife for let's see, for a very, very, very long time. Very long time. We've been married for we're coming up on 10 years married. And then we were together, I don't know how long before that, but on and off, but mostly on for fucking years and years. It's a long fucking time, dude. Long time. Since I was 19. And
Yeah,
I'm 36.
yeah, you 3 more years, it'll be 20 years. God damn, Dre. Nah,
Fucking for
you
that long.
you don't try to have boring sex, but you go through your phases. You like, man, what was I doing before? I got kids now, so I can't do some of the wild shit. I just can't be sitting on the couch and I may be horny, or we just sitting somewhere, you in the kitchen. I'll just fuck you in the kitchen real quick. Like I've done that shit before, just out of nowhere. She cooking dinner, I turn the stove off and hit in the kitchen real quick because I'm horny. Then like, all right, finish cooking dinner and go about my business.
It was everyone. And interesting. I'm gonna leave it alone. I'm gonna just say, keep doing what you're doing. Keep doing what you're doing, because that's something that I don't care what nobody say, because that's what happens. Like, all right, case in point,
Go ahead.
when you get into a new relationship, I'm talking as a man. Remember we were talking about how your shit be on super duper, super duper hard, and you can be ready to do a bunch of shit. That's because she has that expectation. So like at first you're super hard because it's new, but then when she giving you that type of energy back, now you know what it is every time you see her. That's why you fuck so much. You know what it is, and she want it, and you know she want it. I ain't gotta guess. I ain't gotta guess if you had a bad day. I ain't gotta guess whether you fucking feel like it. I ain't gotta guess whether you're fucking. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
just we don't have to guess. We know. So now I don't mind like you said, sliding up behind you and pulling your shit down because I know you're not gonna turn me away. You're not gonna tell me, get off of me. I gotta finish dinner. You ain't telling me none of that. So we gonna be on it. You know what I'm saying? And I think people forget that. Like, you forget that. You come home tired from work and you think it's cool to just walk past your girl and or walk past your girl, your wife, or whatever, and just be like, man, I'm tired. I don't feel like touching on you. I don't feel like hugging on you and shit like that. Nah, that gotta be that gotta be how you relax.
Yeah, you gotta be able to. Sometimes, and it don't help that the older you get, you working. Some days I do feel like that when I come home with my girl. I can't give it to her because I done been at work for fucking 16 hours, dog. Like literally 16 hours. Like I work a 14-hour shift between the driving and everything. Is 16 hours of a day. I'm at work and I gotta be to work back to that motherfucker in another 6 or 7 hours. Like I gotta turn the fuck back around and go there. Or I got 8 hours when I come home, dog. So it's just crazy, man. Like, but I try to do whatever I can think of or whatever, or like, yeah, see if I get you to squirt, you know what I mean? Or I don't know, whatever. Just whatever. Grab her back, hey, you gonna swallow this. You gonna swallow this tonight. Just say some wild ass shit. Whatever you think of, man. You know what I'm saying? It's only so much wild shit you can do with sex. Let's be real.
If you do that and then she doesn't meet you with that same energy, then what happens? I'm saying, I'm making a point. I'm driving a point home.
She don't mean that.
She like, get off me. Then what?
What if I start doing that?
Like, meaning if you like try to hit her with the saucy shit, and then she basically, the way she back to you was like not the way you expect. Don't you usually like, you don't shut down, but you kind of be like, whatever, yo. And then
like, man, I'm like, you fucking, you know me, I spaz the fuck out. I'll spaz out like, you fuck, man. All right, you ain't gonna do this. You might as well go get a bitch off the street and go hire her real quick, man. Like, come on, goddamn, I'm horny. I say fucked up shit, and I gotta stop that. That's my problem. I say fuck.
If you're frustrated, then you will. Any person will say that.
Y'all niggas know I say fucked up shit just chilling, but I say be more fucked up shit when I get mad. Like I say whatever, and I say whatever's in my head and not filter the shit. That's a better way of putting it. I say how I feel, not to hurt your feelings, but I'm gonna say how I fucking feel right then and there, so I can go to sleep. I need to go to sleep at night.
so I can go to sleep. That's the second time I heard you say I need to go to sleep at night. You said that before we were talking about Lovecraft Country. I gotta go to sleep at night.
Yeah, I gotta go to sleep at night. I cherish my sleep. In order for me to go to sleep at night, however I feel, I get that shit off my chest so I can go to sleep at night. Ain't nothing meant to hurt your feelings. But I'm gonna say how the fuck I feel and I'm gonna go to sleep. I need to go to sleep. I don't got time to filter shit. It ain't meant to hurt your feelings, but I gotta go to sleep. Yeah.
I mean, I feel you. I've definitely said some shit before, and I've meant it.
Yeah, I meant it too. I
meant it, like straight meant it. Like, I'm saying this thing to you. I know it sounds terrible, but I mean this shit. Just so you can understand that I'm not playing with you. You know what I mean? If something changes, I think everybody hits a lull in their relationship as well when it comes to that. Like, you're gonna hit a lull where it's like, yo, something is off.
Yeah.
Back to energy. Something is off.
But that's where you gotta take the time to learn how to. You gotta have the patience and the time to learn how to fix that shit. You can't. You can't go out checking for other shits.
You gotta care.
Listen, man. Listen.
How does that help? Help what? Help your relationship? What do you mean? Like telling that you gonna swallow this?
I say she just know I'm a foul ass nigga. Like I said, foul shit probably back in.
You gonna swallow this?
I always said how I felt. Anything when it comes to sex or anything. And I always been wild when it came to sex. I chill. Like I got this show right here, Quarantine Conversation Opinionated Podcast, even So Damn Opinionated page, it allows me to be me. That's how my girl met me. I told my girl tell this story every time how I met her.
I was there.
She was with a nigga on the couch, hugged up. I snatched her from her nigga. Yeah.
I don't remember no other man being there. Before you sleep, help. Okay, you know what I mean? Meaning like saying how you feel, like basically saying, well, go get somebody else so I can fuck them and be all right. Like she's saying that.
Yeah, bro. I said that plenty of times. Like, man, listen, I don't need this bitch to love me real quick. I just need to bust a nut. Don't fuck about her. You just pay her. You can even sit there and watch.
Told you we had that conversation before about like, all right, if you ain't gonna do certain shit, then you shouldn't get mad if a motherfucker do cheat, even though it ain't right. I'm just saying.
Nah, I ain't trying to cheat. I ain't trying to do that fuck shit no more. Like real shit. That's a part of my life I try to cut out. Like I'm not going to listen, man. I'm never gonna claim to be I was the perfect fucking boyfriend. Fuck all that shit. I was a fucked up ass dude. I did some foul shit. I fucked over a few females. I'm not gonna lie about that shit because I'm not gonna sit here and preach relationship and how to act in relationship and not claim that I ain't do fucked up shit. I hate when niggas try to preach about other men and act like these niggas been fucking the holy angels the whole time, knowing they the fucking devil. Like, fuck out of here. Like, you know what I'm saying? I know at one point at time I was a fucked up ass individual. So the information I'm giving you right now, females, is just me from a fucked up ass nigga in the perspective. You know what I'm saying?
I'm fucked up. I just think I'm a realist.
Yeah, I know. I just know I did foul shit. But what was we talking about? What the fuck was we just talking about? I was talking about my relationship. I was talking about my relationship now, right?
Yeah.
I like I said, I try to keep it spicy as much as I can. It's whatever.
Ooh, you try to keep it spicy though?
Spicy.
You try to keep it spicy?
Yeah, I know we the Spice Boys. Fuck out of here. I'm
Spice Boys.
Yeah, like I gotta step my fucking game up. That's why I'm back in the gym, trying to lose weight, get my energy back.
So what you gonna do that? What you gonna do?
With
like,
me?
Do that, yeah. Like what you're saying, what are you gonna do when you get your energy and shit back?
Just be that nigga again, dog. You know what I'm saying? Come in there, slap me, come out the shower. Yo, come here. I need you to check something out.
A mouth is a challenge for me. So I don't agree with saying something disrespectful before you go to sleep. I think that's crazy. If anything, I'm going to try to, like, if I said something crazy in the daytime, I'm going to say, yo, all right, yeah, maybe I'm sorry for saying that, but this is what I need from you. Like, I think it's more about that. It's more about saying, hey, this is what I need from you, period. Let me state this clearly so you understand why I got angry earlier about you not doing whatever or whatever.
Nigga, you bet. Yeah, I'm that type. I say how the fuck I feel, and I want to go to sleep. She say what she gotta say. I'm like, all right, bet. Can we go to sleep now? Good. All right, you got off your chest. Let me go to fuck to bed. Tomorrow I'll fix it. But listen, I gotta go to sleep.
Fix it.
All right, man. I ain't upset about that. Listen, I tell every female or any female I've been with, say how the fuck you feel with me. I don't care. Long as you're not intentionally trying to hurt my feelings. Because I fuck with a lot of people. Ain't a lot of shit that can hurt my feelings. But I fuck with people, women. I fuck with family members or friends who went out their way because they couldn't get at me. And just pick certain shit to hurt my feelings. Said something that they didn't really mean just to hurt my feelings. But as you saying how you fucking feel, I ain't mad at you. That's how you feel? All right, cool. I understand that shit. Don't take that shit overboard and try to say some other fucked up ass shit that ain't true just to get at me. Say how you feel. I say how I feel. It's off our chest. We can sleep good at night. That's how my dad raised.
I don't think what you're saying. Give me an example. Because that sounds fucking crazy. Yo, that's why I can't stand your stupid ass. And then you gonna turn over, go to sleep because you got it off your chest.
Nah, if a chick comes to me and says like, you know what, I'm pissed at you because you don't show me no fucking attention, you fucking lazy, you don't do shit. And this she can say just like that, you don't do shit around this fucking house. You're a fucking asshole all the fucking time. You do dickhead shit and you get on my fucking nerves. I can't fucking stand you. I wish you would change this shit.
So then you go to sleep on that?
I'm like, all right, that's how you feel. I say I feel. I go to. I can go to sleep. I can feel like I say I feel, and I go to sleep off of that. I'm like, word. That's how the fuck you really feel. Yes, like
you sound insane.
Nah, I don't sound the same, Dre. My pops raised me. How my dad raised me. You know my dad. You can say that nigga. You know my dad. My dad is an intense dude. Like he say how he feel. But
right.
my dad always raised me since I was a young boy. He said, "Cat." He always said, "Say how you feel. Don't be disrespectful." I don't find that curse. Free females. I don't find. We both grown. I don't find the curse words disrespectful. My kids. You say how you feel. You curse at me, I find it disrespectful. But you tell me how you feel, I don't find it disrespectful. That's how my pops raised me. My pops always wanted me to get shit off my chest. So that's how I approach shit now. You get off your chest. I don't give a fuck how you say it. But don't go out of your fucking way to say a fucking lie to hurt my feelings.
Okay. I do agree with getting shit off your chest before you go to bed. I do agree with that. I just don't agree with you ain't shit. You need to go here, do this. You need because that's to me, that's just like, nah, I'm gonna berate you before you go to bed, and then you're gonna go to bed and be like, what the fuck? I'd rather say this is how I feel. Hey, I feel like you don't pay attention to me. I'm just making up shit. I feel like you don't pay attention to me. I feel like this and that. I really wish we can get this shit to back on the right track. Not kissing my ass, just not telling them they ain't shit when you go to bed.
Bro, I had a chick that I wasn't dealing with. I was dealing with, but I wasn't dealing with that long. I was in a relationship. You probably know who she is. But she fucking she spazzed on me. But she told me how she felt. I looked at her. I said, cool, you good? And proceeded to go to sleep. I'm guessing she never had a nigga that do this shit. She like punched me in my back. Get the fuck up. How the fuck you gonna go to sleep after I said all that to you? I said, motherfucker, that's how you feel, right? I said, you ain't lie. You ain't saying this shit to make me mad. No, that's how I fucking feel. I said, all right, I understand you. I'll fix that shit. I'll fix it. But I'm going to fuck the bed right now. You told me how you feel. Leave me the fuck alone. I'm guessing you was waiting for me to argue back and forth with you like most niggas would do.
I will
Nah.
not argue with you though.
Nah. I'm going to fuck. I'm tired. I'm going to fuck the bed. You told me how you feel. I'm going to fix that shit. I'm going to work on that shit. You said it how you felt. You didn't lie. You didn't embellish it. I'll work on this shit. If I love you, I work on this shit. If I don't, then I'm not working on shit. I'm not
working on shit.
I never go, and I may argue with females. I argue with my girls sometimes. I don't argue with people I don't give a fuck about. You're not worth arguing with.
I've definitely been there before. I agree. I've had motherfucker try to argue with me. I ain't give a fuck about, and she got mad because I wouldn't argue back.
I don't fuck with you that hard to argue with you.
I fucking got my keys right. Like she started saying some shit. Like she had an attitude, right? She started saying some shit. I'm like, well, all right. Yeah. So I grabbed my keys and started walking out the door. She was like, "Oh, you just gonna leave? Yeah, I'll see you later." What you mean? You just gonna look at, you ain't gonna say. I'm like, I'm not arguing with your dumb ass. I don't gotta deal with this shit, bitch. I'll go home.
I don't argue. Nobody don't give a fuck about. Fuck out of get the fuck out of here.
I argue with my wife, but we don't argue like that. It's just more like it's more about a person telling the other person straight up how they feel. That's it. That's how you have to me, you have to do it. Because at least you're aware of how the other person feels. If you don't want to change, that's on you.
Mm-hmm.
You don't want to change what
if you don't know to change, there's another dick in your girl, and it ain't yours.
I mean, I wouldn't put it that way, but yes,
that's facts, dog.
Vagina as well. Like the truth is, everybody has options, and if you don't want to be the person, my thing is just be honest with yourself. If you don't want to be the person to do the things that the person needs from you, step aside and let another person do it.
Yeah,
that's all.
Man, that's it. That's the only right thing.
You got me on the right shit today, nigga. I got to cut. I'm talking my shit.
Yeah,
letting you know everything.
Nigga feel good right now, but that's facts. Like my girl now, I try to fix it. Like I know I still do a lot of fucked up shit, but I try to fix it. I'm like, man, because
a lot of fucked up shit.
I don't do the bad fucked up shit, but I still do fuck. Just because it's me, it shit me. I'm trying to work out of my system, and I got to. Yeah. For her, I got to. I just can't keep being a fuck boy.
You know what I think damages people, not you, but like people, and I think they put things on themselves. I'm gonna give you a point. I'm gonna give you an example. So I see a lot of girls, and I see a lot of girls who are single, and the biggest thing they say is, "Oh, well, I don't hold nothing back. I'm one of those outspoken people." If you being outspoken is the reason why you're single, then there's an issue with that. I'm not saying that you gotta be, what do you call it? What you call that shit submissive? What I'm saying is like you being outspoken and speaking your mind and not holding your tongue means that you call your significant other a bitch or say some crazy shit. That's harmful. So I think when people put shit on themselves like that, like, oh, well, my girl know me, I'm an asshole. You want to be an asshole? Like, I don't understand why people do that. Like,
no.
Like, oh, you stubborn? So you like being stubborn.
Nah, you can't. You're right. You can't do that. You got to be able to bend. Like with my girl now, I said, babe, listen, I have to be me on my podcast. Like, this is the only space where I'm going to be Kevin. The Kevin you don't like, the wild, vulgar shit's being said. She's like, all right, I can deal with that. But out in public, that nigga is suppressed, and it's hard to suppress that nigga. It's hard to suppress that nigga. Like, it's... Huh?
You do the same shit.
Nah, I don't, bro. I'll be on some cornball shit when I'm out in public. I'm not Dre. You come on. We've been homies what? Damn near almost 20 years now. 18, almost 18, 19. No, I met you before my daughter. My daughter's 18, so almost 18 years. 18 years we've been homies.
Mm-hmm.
You know me. You know how what I say, how I act. You know, I say the most off the wall shit. I don't do that shit no more.
Okay.
I don't. In my head it be eats me the fuck alive. Like I see some shit I want to say eats me alive. I look, my girl's there. All right, nigga, it's eating you, but shut the fuck up and don't say it. Just say it in your brain or say it in the car when you get where. And I say,
I give you that. Yeah. I'm fucking with you, but yeah.
Yeah, you come on, Dre. Come on. How many times, nigga?
But that's a good thing. See, you might be one of those people that be like, oh, I'm outspoken. But it's like you know if your relationship doesn't call for you to be outspoken, then it's like, all right, well, I can hold my tongue on certain shit. Like, it's not that important. Whatever you had to say does not have to, if it's disrespectful, does not have to come out your mouth or you'll die.
Yeah. Nigga, it eats my brain alive. It kills me. Kills me inside.
When you get in the car, that bitch was fat as shit. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I say, well, yeah, I do. I get in the car, I say this shit, and my girl just look at me like, why? Like, babe, I couldn't say it when I was there because you was there with me. But it's just us in the car right now. I could say it. Like I just had to
be embarrassing you. Yep.
Yeah.
Embarrassing you.
Like I had to get that shit off my chest. Like this shit was killing me.
I think that's what I'll preach, man. If I ever write a book, I'll tell people that, like, yo, don't put yourself in a box. If you put yourself in a box, that's how you wind up by yourself.
Yeah.
We all know them girls that's like they put like mental, but we all know them girls that put themselves in a box like, oh, I'm a hard worker, so men can't get with that. That don't mean that you ain't hard.
Nah, that shit pisses me off. That pisses me off about these and like I don't know. I'm gonna fuck this up. I don't give y'all can hit me up after this shit later.
Fuck it up.
But yeah, but you so-called strong and independent fucking women like, oh, yeah, I know, fuck. Oh, a nigga gotta do this and do that in order for me to be with him. Like, that shit ain't the nigga you talking about, the nigga you really talk, oh, a nigga gotta have this. He gotta have this in the bank account. I ain't gotta spend this. I'm like, yo, the nigga you talking about don't exist. And if he try to exist, he's gonna cheat on you. The moment you do anything, he is. Women be having these most outlandish qualifications for a fucking dude they want to be with. Instead of having like expecting a few from these niggas and some shit you can live with, you expect everything you come up with. This nigga gotta go by. Listen, man, these niggas gonna cheat on you. It's facts.
I don't think it's a problem to have standards, but I do think if you're saying if you fucking, this is not a knock on anybody, but if you're fucking living in a 1-bedroom apartment paying $400, like what I'm saying is if you're not at a certain standard, if you don't expect those standards from yourself, then to me saying, oh, a man gotta have this and gotta have that, perfect. Go try to get one of those men and you get the things that come with that life. You know what I'm saying? You want a man to take care of you, that's fine. And it's some women who get that off where the man takes care of them. But when he finds another woman to take care of because you got boring, then that, like you said, that's on you, and that's what you wanted. When you could have just, man, I think you gotta find yourself first. If you find yourself first, then you really don't, like, you just looking for, you don't need the other half. You know what I mean? You're just looking for somebody that can bring to the table what you can bring to the table, and then you got all your other shit in a row. But like somebody that makes you complete, you don't need that. You need to be yourself. So y'all two complete wholes coming together, not two.
I heard Chick say, I need you to make me happy. Nah, you should be happy on your fucking own. I should just be
How can you make me happy if you can't make yourself happy?
Exactly. I should be an accessory to the situation. I'm the earrings, the necklace, the nice shoes, whatever. I'm the accessory to what's already beautiful.
You got earrings?
Huh?
Huh?
Nah, I ain't got no fucking earrings. I haven't worn earrings. Nigga, I haven't had earrings in my ears since like '95.
Since you put nickels in them.
I ain't have earrings since '95, dog. I think I had an earring in like the 5th grade, dog.
Dog, I wanted that. I wanted earrings bad as shit. I don't know why earring bad as shit. I would look like a fucking fool. I would look like a pirate with a fucking earring.
I had one. We getting way off subject. I'm gonna get back.
We always do.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, agreed, Trey. Nah. Let's just bring it back. Yeah, I had one earring back in the day. I ain't gonna go into that story.
All right, George Michael. Come on.
The earring had a heart. It was a heart stud.
George Michael.
It was 95 though. But yeah, man. I mean, females gotta have realistic standards.
Males too. Don't get it twisted. Males too.
Us too. I listen. You might get a joint that got a whole pass, and you find out with it. But she's a good girl.
Why gotta be a whole pass? Why can't?
Because that's the thing niggas find out. It's nothing else that fucks a dude up more than finding out that come on, Drake.
No, I agree. I agree. I'm saying when a man is what do you call it? Is when a man is unreasonable about his demands, it's usually that I want her to have size whatever ass. I want her titties to be perfect. I want her face to be perfect. Hair always to be done. Shoes always to be clean. Like that's the type of shit I'm talking about.
Nah, I'm at the age and there's things that I'm like, if you fit, you fit. I don't mind the mom body.
Okay.
At a certain limit, I ain't going over. I don't mind. You got a little pouch.
Got a little pouch.
I don't care if your titties fat and your ass flat, or your ass flat and you ain't got no titties. Listen, long as you're a good person. Long as you ain't ugly and you're a good person, you can be cute.
You gotta be cute.
You gotta be cute.
You gotta be cute. I'm sorry, cute to me. Because cute to me don't mean cute to everybody, but you gotta be cute.
Yeah.
Or else I can't, like if I had my wife or whatever, like if I was out dating, like if I don't find you attractive, I don't know what we can do.
If you look like this nigga, I ain't fucking with you. Look like the sleeve stack, I ain't fucking with you. Sleeves.
It is what it is. I can't fuck with you. The only way I can fuck with you since we doing that.
If you mostly built like this,
but I know you know where I'm going.
Yeah, go ahead, go get it. Click on it. I do it for you. Yeah, if you look like that, I'm cool. You got that going for you, yeah, up top, yeah. I'm cool.
Hey, get her hair done. You know what I'm saying? Put some glasses on her. What? That's it, man.
Yeah, but
you're gonna have me looking just like that.
Yeah, I'm reasonable now, but yeah, you in a relationship now. I think I'm 37. I just want to be. Hey, I'm old. I ain't old. My daughter's 18. I don't want to be big. I do a lot of family oriented shit. I want to be able to do that. My sons play sports. I want to go to the events. I want to chill. I want to have, like I'm doing a seafood joint tomorrow. Wine. It's all seafood and
oh shit! I forgot y'all was doing that. Fuck yeah.
I know. I just spent like $200 on seafood. I told everybody you can come. A lot of us spend a lot of money on the seafood. As long as you show up with 3 bottles of wine, I don't care if the bottles of wine cost. I don't just show up with at least 2 to 3 bottles of wine. I don't give a fuck if the bottles of wine cost $3. I just want to. I got enough food for us to eat.
What about a box of wine?
I don't care if you show up with that. I'm cool.
What about you? Got to put 3 boxes?
No, 1 box. If you come with a box or a jug, I just want to be able. This is what I want tomorrow. I know we getting off subject, but I'm doing a seafood joint tomorrow. I just want people that have enough liquor to drink. I got enough because I got enough food for you to eat all day tomorrow. You know what I'm saying?
What you making?
You know what I'm saying? I'm making a I'm doing a crawfish boil. Got some crawfish. I got a couple some shrimp I mix in there and some scallions. My mom's making a seafood platter. My uncle's doing a shrimp platter. Randy's doing another seafood platter. Potato salad, macaroni salad. We got that. It's just I want people just to, I just want people to have a good time tomorrow. Drink and eat seafood. That's it. Get drunk, eat seafood, and watch the fight come on tomorrow. My man Lomachenko.
Okay. Oh, Lomachenko.
Yep. Versus what's the Puerto Rican boy name?
Mike Tyson.
Nah, the nigga I want him to fight. Cause the Cali nigga, one of the Cali boys was talking about Teofimo Lopez. He said he's gonna beat Lomo.
Really?
And he said he was gonna beat Lomo. We was watching this fight last time, and I told the boy, I was like, he's not fucking with Lomo. So when I said, if they ever make the fight, I want you there so I can talk shit to you when this nigga get knocked the fuck out. Oh nah, I'm hoping this nigga show up tomorrow because
Calvin's gonna show up.
No, Calvin's there. It's his bull. I just met the boy. I just met his homie that night. He was talking hella shit to me about Lomo.
Is he a boxer?
Yeah, I'm a kickboxer, so what the fuck does that mean? I ain't scared of him. Nah. He works with. I thought you said he's a boxer, like he gonna fuck me up. Nah,
I was asking you if he's a boxer also.
Nah. He works with Cali, so we gonna watch the fight tomorrow. I hope this nigga there, so I'm gonna talk hella shit when homie lose. I'm just gonna stare at him. I'm gonna stare at the nigga straight for like 1 minute. Give him that stare like
creep boy.
He gonna talk hella shit. I'm just looking at this nigga. As soon as I get done staring with this nigga, I'm gonna talk hella shit. But yeah, but like I said, enough of that. We're doing that tomorrow. That's what I'm into now. Me and my girl, we chill.
Okay.
She ain't into the partying scene and all that shit. I ain't into the partying scene no more. We chill. We have a good time. We do couple shit. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm about right now. That's what I'm into right now. You know what I'm saying? The family and a couple shit. We did the pumpkin carvings like last weekend. You know what I'm saying?
That's how you know you old.
I don't know I'm old, but I know I'm comfortable where I'm at. I'm comfortable. She want to do this little corny shit, and I want to do some corny shit. We both cool with it. Long as it's with her. You know what I'm saying? That's like I said, I'm off the fuck shit. I'm not doing the fuck shit no more. I'm dead. That shit dead, dog. Like,
okay. Nah, I'm still on the fuck shit.
Don't do the fuck shit, Dre.
I work too hard to do the fuck shit.
Yeah,
that's why I don't give a fuck. We're winding down.
Maybe we at the 2 hour mark. It's time to go, my nigga.
Time to go. You guys watched from start to finish. Thank you, Chanda, for commenting. Thanks, Lai. Thanks everybody who joined in and saw me get a cut and laughed at me. So we're coming back on Sunday
for the actual show.
Please tune into that. Also, hey, if you want to hear us talk shit just like we do tonight, check out our past episodes of Quarantine Conversations on YouTube, and also check out the podcast. First and foremost, we're getting some plays now, so understand. We're telling you now,
we're gonna blow up. We're in the process of blowing the fuck up.
We're telling you that. I don't understand why people don't get it, but we're telling you that it's about to be something. I promise you this. Kev said the same shit. Don't pretend when we there. Don't pretend. Because we know. We have a mental note of all this shit. We know, motherfucker.
We know who fuck with us when we wasn't shit. And those are people I'm always going to show love to. Those are people, when I'm doing big shit, I'll bring on the show or big them up. Everybody else, I appreciate that. That's what's up. Hit you with that. That's what's up. Well, I'm out. Yeah, thanks, bro.
I see you doing your thing, big dog. Yeah, I am. All right, see you, yo.
Nah, niggas who fuck with me when I'm at this point now, like I'm gonna show as much love as I can because that's how I am.
Word, bro.
Yeah, but we
let's
out.
Stop talking shit.
Let's stop talking shit. Peace. We out. I didn't end it yet.